It's June 27th, 2013. The Cleveland Cavaliers select Anthony Bennett with the first overall pick. This draft class, or the 2013 draft class, features many prominent names: CJ McCollum, Victor Oladipo, Rudy Gobert, and Dennis Schroeder, just to name a few. The Milwaukee Bucks take a chance and select the 6'11" player from Athens, Greece, named
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
It's not like his name is that hard to say. You could probably figure it out, right?
Few moments later.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
One eternity later.
Antetokounmpo. Okay, I can't lie, the Greek Freak is a pretty nice nickname. It even rhymes. How many all-time great nicknames rhyme? Air Jordan, Larry the Legend, the Ant. The only one I can think of is Hakeem the Dream. This has got me thinking, how did the legendary rhyming nickname that is the Greek Freak come to be? To find the answer, we have to rewind back 25 years. Giannis Antetokounmpo was born in 1996 to Nigerian immigrants. Although Giannis and 3 of his 4 brothers were born in Greece, they didn't automatically receive full Greek citizenship. Giannis was basically stateless for the first 18 years of his life, having no documentation from both Greece and Nigeria. When he finally gained citizenship in 2013, his family decided it would be best that they change their last name from Antetokounmpo, which is originally Nigerian, to Antetokounmpo, in hopes of assimilating into Greek culture and following Greek spelling and grammar rules. At age 18, Giannis declares for the NBA draft. And as we all know, the Milwaukee Bucks select him in 2013 with the 15th overall pick.
What's your name?
My name is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That this kid is next. I mean, he has unbelievable talent. He reminds me a little bit of KD and Westbrook a little bit.
The first few games of the season go relatively well for Giannis. He averages 6.8 points, 4.4 rebounds, 1.9 assists, 0.8 steals, and 0.8 blocks. And with that, he begins building a fan base in Milwaukee. Things are going well in Milwaukee. Well, kind of.
Compoto.
Antetokounmpo.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo.
Fans, reporters, and commentators are struggling to pronounce Giannis' last name. And the situation is escalating beyond control. This is getting serious.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
During the 11th game of Giannis' rookie season, he shows off his otherworldly athletic abilities. I'm talking about a series of dunks, blocks, and surprisingly 3-pointers that no one expected from this 18-year-old rookie. Keep in mind, at the time no one knew much about Giannis, except that he was Greek and really tall. 7 feet tall. He was a big guy.
That was the slowest, weakest windmill I've ever seen. You are literally 10'11" and a half.
The Greek Freak stat line that game tallied 10 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, and a plus-minus of 16, achieving his career high in assists, rebounds, and plus-minus. Now, I want you to take a close look at this clip. Giannis is asked about the origin of his infamous name, the Greek Freak.
When was the first time you heard that nickname? Do you know who gave it to you? And you've really embraced it. How have you liked it?
First of all, the nickname is really good. I kind of like it. I don't remember the first time I heard about it. It was probably my rookie year. And I just went on the court one day and, I had like a crazy dunk or a crazy block. And after that, everybody started calling me the Greek Freak.
That's the first hint. The name originated in his rookie season because people obviously couldn't pronounce his last name. The second clue is that he had a crazy dunk and block. I think it's fair to assume that the nickname likely originated sometime in the beginning of the season because Giannis was slowly expanding his fan base and many of his fans obviously couldn't pronounce his last name.
Antetokounmpo?
Now if we look at a list of Giannis' first 20 games, one game stands out in particular. The 11th game. It was his best game in virtually all statistical categories, including plus, minus, and game score, which is basically a number that determines how well you did based on your points, assists, shot percentage, and your overall play. I was first introduced to Game Score by Jimmy Highroller, so I'll link his video down below if you want to check it out. The second clue that Giannis gives us during the interview was that his name began after a crazy dunk and block. Interestingly, if we take a look back at his rookie season footage, two of his craziest and most athletic plays were during his 11th game. This was also the most he'd ever played in an NBA game, far more than his previous 10 games. So why specifically the 11th game, you might ask? Well, number one, Giannis' 11th game was his first real showcase of freakish athletic ability. Aside from 1-3, all of the Greek Freak's points that game came from dunks.
Back is Jordan Crawford. And a shot blocked by Giannis. The long arm of the law. The alphabet got him. Giannis down the lane and slams it. Whoa, my goodness, look out below. Wow, the block on one end, full throttle on the other, and a flying jam.
Secondly, this was Giannis' best game in virtually all statistical categories. He was starting to make a name for himself in Milwaukee, and talk of a young Greek basketball player was growing. Lastly, this was the perfect game for the nickname to be born. Just think about it. The 11th game isn't too early in the season, so most fans have likely heard the name, and not too late that people are struggling to pronounce his name. Try to say Antetokounmpo 8 times fast, and you'll understand what I'm trying to say. The 11th game was the perfect game in virtually all respects, and that's why I believe that the legendary nickname that is the Greek Freak was born on November 30th, 2013. So what do you guys think? What day did Giannis become the Greek Freak? Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. As always, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe because I'll be posting weekly. If you have any video ideas you want me to cover, comment them down below and I'll check them out. And until next time.